We're back to the Moi Sports Center Kasarani, different assignment. How is the team looking? How are you guys prepared for tomorrow's match?
Good afternoon, everyone. No, I think it's been like we've never been away. If the full squad is present, and yeah, we had 2 really good days of training sessions, and the sharpness is there, and the integration from the international players with the players that we had in Chan has really been a really good and smooth transition. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's game. We know it's going to be nothing but easy, very difficult because from our last game we played against Gambia, they have some quality players as well. Yeah, and it was an exciting game. 0-0 first half, and in second half there was 6 goals, 3 apiece, one missed penalty as well. So yeah, I think it was an exciting game, but I think now we have been together much longer than what we played in the first game. So I expect, the players, if our organization is better, and we can definitely get a better result than what we did the last time against them, and hopefully, yeah, we can end the day in 3 points because that's what we want to achieve. I think, it's a process. And like I said, when I was given the job, it was never going to be easy. I knew there was talent and there was some well-established players, but everything everything good takes time. So it was just about me having the time with the team and trying to build on something special so that when we do get to a certain level, when we do get to AFCON 2027, I think we want to build a squad that doesn't just compete in the AFCON, but a squad that we strongly believe can go to the semi-final, to the final, and maybe even lift the AFCON 2027. That was my vision. That was what I expected and wanted for myself, taking this opportunity, and then Chan came quicker than expected. And the same ambition was for the Chan as well. And I think the preparation that we had was good, and we had a remarkable run up in Chan, and you saw the progress and where we took the team in such a short space of time. So with time and having even all your bigger guns back with the national team, we feel that we can achieve. And like I said, this country deserves to have not just being recognized as an athletics country, but as a great football nation as well. So that's the plan. And so far, we're on the right track. And hopefully, when it comes to those celebrations, that is the end goal, to see a Kenyan national team. Hopefully, this generation of Kenyan players that we have present, that will be the first Kenyan team that qualifies for World Cup qualifiers, for World Cup competition, and hopefully AFCON champions as well. I know it's dreams, but you have to dream big in terms to achieve anything. So that is the aim. From when we started to where we are now, the progress is there for everyone to see, and we hope that we can continue in fine style, getting there. In terms of qualifying for the World Cup, we are hopeful, but it's a mission impossible situation because first and second are at 16 and 15 points. And we sitting at 6. So if you win your 4 remaining games, you go to 18 points. So it's something almost impossible, but we're hopeful, and we want to just finish this campaign on a really high. So the remaining matches, every match from now on that we play, we want to be successful, we want to win, and we want to make a good account for ourselves because we know what we're building for. So yeah, we hope that we can restore some clarity and leave the country on a high, because we know a little bit of success. Look how we brought the country together, and everyone is becoming football crazy in this country, and it's amazing to see. So we want to continue that trend. The highs has definitely been what this team has brought to the country. Like, it's a football country now. You know, like the passion everywhere you go. You can't even walk the streets without people stopping you and congratulating you. But the recognition that the players are getting, which is for me the most important, because when you work hard and you put everything in one basket to try and achieve something and have success and then get recognition for it, because it means that your hard work pays off, and then only can only be a blessing to me and the technical team, because now players knows when you do put in the work, you get the recognition and you get your flower. So they want to have more of that. So moving forward, um, it gives everyone that believes when you come into the national team, you know that it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life for the good, and that's what we have. That's what we want. We want a national team that's competitive. Everybody that comes here, they compete for places, but in a harmonious way, that we still a family, and we all, when after trainings and after matches, we can all still, fist bump each other, and we boys, we can go for a drink together, because it's not, you don't compete like literally beating each other up. And for me, that's been the best part of taking this job, just to see a bunch of different players coming together, working hard, and wanting the same success for each other than what they want for themselves. And yeah, and like I said, hopefully this continue, this roller coaster continue, and this country just seems to get stronger and stronger by the day, the more we are together as a national team, and that there'll be way more success than what they've been in the past. And people will talk about this generation of Kenyan players for the next 100 years, and that's the ultimate goal. It's probably one of the biggest highlights in any player's career. If you have ambition, if you want to achieve things, captain will tell you, before you consider even getting close to life after football, you want to be able to participate or play in a World Cup final, in a World Cup stage, group stages, and that is the ultimate. Then you reach the pinnacle of football. So yeah, so I think the intentions is really to give it everything we have. Like I said, it is a kind of impossible task at the moment when you look at how far ahead the the front wolf pack are. But for us, it's just about every match at a time and doing the best that we possibly can to try and collect maximum points. And you never know, FIFA might come up with something. One team gets disqualified, and then you get that pass through into the playoffs, and then anything is possible there. So I think you don't want to take for granted. So you just try, for our sake, is to play every game like it is our last game, and to get the maximum points that we possibly can, and then see how things plan out with other teams. People might lose points along the way, and then you just sneak in right at the dead, and then you get an opportunity via the playoffs. So that possibility is also in the back of our minds. But I know, taking over, coming in here, it was already a couple of games in where you were starting on the back foot, so it's impossible. But if not this one, the next one, 2030, is around the corner. So, we'll be looking for 2032. 2030?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll still be young enough, and I'm sure Skipper plenty of muscle in that legs to last him for 2030, and then we'll go again. But at the end of the day, this is the ones that we're participating in. So we've got 4 qualification matches left, and we want to get maximum points for every one of that, and then We sit at the last game with our calculators. Maybe there's a chance. So that's what we're hoping for. As a coach and as a technical team, you have to be flexible in football. You can't just think it's that way or the highway. So yeah, we adapt to what we have, and at this moment in time, it's exciting times because now you've got probably the best players in the country, but at your availability because at the international stage and we've got a really, really strong and exciting team. So yeah, so what you have at your disposal, you try and go for that and go for the jugular, and that is every single game that you play, you want to win. Because I think the squad is good enough to win every match and probably even to get out of the group stages. But I started the year too late, so you're already on the back foot. But so far, extremely happy with the team that we have, and that we've got more than capable of winning every game. But so and then continue just on that path till the next big assignment that comes up in our way, which is probably the African Nations Cup, where we will be the host, and then we focus on getting the best available players for that camp and the best team that will give this country the same joy that we had when we had the Chan boys. Yeah, no expectations, but you excel beyond what people expected you're capable of because that's the quality of players that this country has to offer. And I think when it comes to them, the pool of players that we have will be far more greater than what we've had in the Chan. Of course, I think youth youth football, that's the future. So I think we have to do everything possible that we can while we're in this position to try and make a pathway that in 10 years time, that those players, upcoming players, are the ones that's going to benefit from that. And then as the Honorable President William Ruto said that they're building 20 or 30 new stadiums for Kenyan future. And I think when you have the infrastructure and you have the facilities, only success can come from that. Because when you have amazing stadiums like we've experienced playing at Kasarani over this Chan with a packed Kasarani stadium, and I think it make every young kid out there hungry to also want to be part of what we've experienced during the Chan. And then, yeah, everyone wants to become the next Michael Olungas, the future stars of Kenya. So I think then the pathway, the door becomes wide open for these young players then to have a pathway of one day maybe representing Kenya at any level of competition. So I think when you have the infrastructure, the right support from the federation, from the government, it's a win-win for everybody, and most definitely Kenyan football will definitely look brighter in years to come because of what we are doing at this moment in time.